Well, hello, friends. Good morning. I am Pastor Lauren. I'm one of the pastors here at Culpeper United Methodist Church. Happy fourth Sunday of Advent. It's funny, time is weird. In some ways, I can't believe we are already at the fourth Sunday of Advent, and also in other ways, December and 2020 have lasted, it seems like, years. So both of those things are perhaps true at the same time, but either way, we are at the fourth Sunday of Advent this morning, and we've got some great things planned for worship. So as a reminder, this morning we are having two worship opportunities. We are worshiping at 9:29. That's our modern style worship service. You can find us on Facebook or YouTube and worship with us from wherever you are, or you can join us in the sanctuary. We'd be glad to have you for either one of those. At 11 o'clock, same thing. We're having our traditional style worship service. You can join us on Facebook or YouTube, or you can join us in person. Today, as we are in the fourth week of our series, Odd Christmas, we're going to be talking about some different locations. So I'll be preaching at 9:29. 11 o'clock is going to look a little different. We actually have a virtual cantata. Our great chancel choir has put their cantata together. So we are going to have that at 11. Pastor John is going to be doing a really neat combination, longer time with young disciples / sermon. He's got some creative ideas for that one. So our 11 o'clock service is going to look a little different, but I think you all are really going to like it. So again, you can do either one of those via Facebook or YouTube or in person. If you want to come in person, all we need you to do is show up with a face mask. I think this is the one I'm going to wear today. It matches the best with my outfit. That's been kind of fun for me. So you put your mask on when you leave your car and you keep it on until you return to your car. We have some great helpers that'll make sure you've got your health form filled out. They'll let you know where to sit, and all will be well. So that's the plan for in-person worship. And again, online, join us from wherever you would like. I do want to make sure you know all the details about what to expect for Christmas services this week. So our first Christmas service is actually going to be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow is our winter solstice. That's our shortest day and our longest night. So our Stephen ministers are once more putting together their longest night service of light. So that'll take place tomorrow night, Monday at 7 o'clock. You can join us in the sanctuary. That one, there's no virtual option. It's just in person. All of the same requirements are in place because those have been put together by our conference for us. So that means if you'd like to come to that service, we need you to bring a mask and we will walk you through all the health form stuff once you get there. That service, the focus is for those for whom have experienced some loss this year. Or in years past, all are invited to participate. We know that Christmas is a time that's often full of joy and celebration, but for some folks, there's also grief and there's hard feelings attached to that. So if for whatever reason, whether it's loss or some other reason, you have experienced something in your life this year that leaves you with maybe feeling some mixed feelings this Christmas, if you'd like a worship opportunity that makes special space for that grief, that makes special space for the hard parts of the holidays, we would love to have you join us for that service. Again, that is Monday at 7. Then on Christmas Eve, we have two worship opportunities. On Christmas Eve, we will be worshiping at 3 p.m. and at 7 p.m. And again, both of those services are going to be in person in our sanctuary and virtual. You can find them on Facebook or YouTube, and you can stream them whenever. 3 o'clock is a traditional style service, and 7 o'clock is going to be a bit more blended in style. But we've got some great things planned for those. They're going to be wonderful. We are asking for those two services that if you're planning on attending, that you give us a call and that you let us know. So again, I just want to remind you why we're asking for that. I know some folks really don't like the idea of pre-registering for worship. And friends, I have to tell you, I can understand why you might not like that. It's hard because we always say worship is for everyone. Everyone is welcome. And then we're asking you to tell us that you're coming. But the reasoning for that is we're really trying to keep people safe. And when we sent out our survey asking what people's plans were for Christmas Eve, by far the majority of folks said they were unsure if they were going to attend an in-person service or not, which makes planning difficult. And I want to say too, we completely understand that. It's hard. It seems like, things are changing week to week and you might not be sure what you're comfortable doing. But we're asking if you are planning on coming that you let us know. Because we've capped the sanctuary maximum at 75 people for Christmas Eve. We really want to make sure that we are being a safe space. We want to make sure that people who come for worship will just be safe in our spot. So we are asking that you let us know. That just helps us keep better track. Of course, you can come without signing up in advance. But again, it just makes our lives a little easier if we can have as close to as accurate of a count as possible. So again, for Christmas Eve, we do need you to wear a mask. If possible, if you can plan on arriving even just 10 minutes early to those services, that'll help make sure that our ushers can get you through our check-in process and get you seated in the sanctuary and ready to go. So again, Christmas services, tomorrow night is our longest night service of light, Monday night at 7, and then Christmas Eve, we are worshiping at 3 and at 7. A few other mission things I just wanted to highlight quickly for you. This week, Christmas week, is Culpeper UMC's week to take over the Culpeper warming shelter. So Nancy is one of our church members, and Nancy is not only in charge of our coordination for the warming shelter, but she's actually a part of the warming shelter board. So she's done a lot of great work to help get that covered. One of the biggest needs is we still need a few more folks to help on Christmas Eve. So this year, the warming shelter looks very different. Folks are not staying at a church, again, just because of COVID, because we're trying to keep everybody safe. So they're actually staying in local hotels. What we need is people to help prepare food and help transport food. So if that's something that you are interested in helping with, you don't need to provide the food. We just need people to help do the work. You can give us a call at the church office and we can help get you connected to Nancy and to the shelter. I know I'm really looking forward to helping on Tuesday night. Our whole leadership team is helping one of the nights this week. I can't remember what night it is that they are helping, but it's a really great way to help those in our community who are in need. If you're not available to help this week, but you would like to help, we don't just have to help on our week. If you contact Nancy, she can help you get connected to a day and to a way of helping that works with your schedule. So I want to encourage you, if you haven't already signed up to help with the warming shelter, to do so. The other thing I did want to highlight is our Christmas and our Advent offering. That offering goes to support several different mission opportunities. Our mission team gathers at the beginning of the year and makes that split based on the needs. Last year, that money went to things like the warming shelter, to the hub, to power packs, to Handy Hearts. I think it's been to Young Life Capernaum. It's been to a wide variety of things. That's not an exhaustive list. It's just a few. So we want to encourage you to participate in that through Second Mile Giving. That's a gift above and beyond your tithes and offerings this year to help support missions here in Culpeper. If you receive our chimes via the mail, we mailed you an envelope in your issue of the December chimes. But if you'd like an envelope, you can pick one up at the church. You can also give online. You can just write it in the memo line on your check that it's going towards the Christmas offering, and we will make sure it gets to where it's going. Well, friends, I'm going to hurry up and finish this coffee so I can get to church. We've got a great day of worship planned. I also didn't mention we have our last Christmas caroling, drive-in caroling option today as well. That'll be at 5 o'clock. So as you can see, there's a whole lot of things going on this week. So I need to drink this coffee and get to it. So I will look forward to worshiping with you in just a little while, whether that's today at 9:30 or 11, online or in person, or later this week at one of our variety of worship service opportunities. See you soon, friends.